Yeah.
I think for me, like in terms of like fighting mechanics, Street Fighter's got it. It's had it right from the beginning out the gate, and it still does.
Yeah.
I think for like a skilled fighter, Street Fighter is the way to go. I think Mortal Kombat is something you play with your friends just to have fun and just watch some cool brutalities and fatalities and shit like that, and fucking teabag and shit like that. I think it's fun just to because you want to make sure that they feel that dick up their ass when you fucking like shove their you shove their face into a spinning saw blade in the ground and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or you fucking put the rock and shit like that between them and then just crush them and stuff like that.
I see what you're saying, but I just feel like Street Fighter has always been the same since beginning.
Right.
Because they got it right.
I do feel like they don't really
it's
add nothing new when you get into Street Fighter.
Same moves, same everything. Just
Right.
better graphics.
I agree with that. Like,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome to another episode of the Musing Menchaca Show. This is episode 30. Episode 30 of Musing Menchaca. So, I am your host, Luis Menchaca. So, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and subscribe for more content. You can follow me on Twitter at Chakalaka88. Troy is at BracyTroy21.
Yes, sir.
Daniel at Dan.
0777.
See, I gotta memorize that hoe. God damn it. I gotta get such a.
It's gonna be up there on the
Yeah, it's all the Twitter handles are on screen, of course. Yes, got you taken care of, bro. All right, so let's see here. You can follow me on Twitter, Chakalaka88, PSN, Nintendo Network, XBL, Twitch, all Chakalaka88, all across the board, easy to remember. And remember, you can leave a comment for any suggestions for topics, reactions to anything that's said, or feedback for the show. And find me on iTunes. The link is in the description as well. And anything else? Oh, yeah. boomchakalaka4@gmail.com for anything, any reactions or anything you want to suggest for the show. Give you an on-camera shout-out. That's all what's up. All right. So to my right, we got the hood dork, Troy.
Troy Bracy here. Fuck with me.
All right. And rounding out the table, we got someone new to the Musing Menchaca Show, new to this YouTube channel altogether, Dan the Man, or just call him the Man, Daniel Benavides.
And I'm in this building.
All right, make sure to talk into the mic. Make sure to be like straight up so you can be heard. You can reposition the mic if you want, so that way you can.
Yeah, we in there now.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to make sure you're heard. You know, you don't want to be like a woman, be like seen but not heard.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. I see where this is going.
All right, so let's see.
You know
here.
what show this is.
Shit. We can make my notes here. Call Daniel a bitch. What's today's date? What's today's date? 20th. 20. Gotta put my notes in for
20th.
editing. That's what else. Anyways, so before we get into topics, though, we gotta make sure I give a shout out to Smasher Pass 2016. So last year in June, we did a tournament for Smash Brothers, Smasher Pass 2015, aptly named. So we had a cool little bracket thing going on. It was live stream. It was like for 9 hours. We went in there. We cooked out. We all had fun. Picture on screen, maybe some video on screen I'll put up where I just annotate to some of the live stream. It was legit. I have it archived on the channel. You can go scroll down if you want. So Smasher Pass 2016 is coming back for a second year. It's going to be on June 18th. We already have a date announced. I'm going to cut a trailer together. It's going to be popping. I'm gonna
win that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna. Daniel's gonna enter.
I missed it last year.
You heard it here first. Daniel is confirmed to attend. We're gonna try to get. We're gonna get. Oh, and actually, no, I'm sorry, but Tipsy banned Little Mac. It's a fact. I can't. Trust me. I argued with Tipsy. Tipsy and Joel and I are co-running it. The three of us are running the tournament, and I was outvoted 1-2. They voted Cloud, Bayonetta, Corrin, the Mii Fighters, Little Mac, and one more person, Ryu, as banned.
What?
A band. And trust me, I didn't want any bans at all whatsoever. Also, our team damage will be turned off for doubles. Sucks. Didn't want that either. But anyways, so yeah, but we're writing the rules out. We're getting the list together, and it's gonna be popping. We're gonna do it even bigger this year because we learned from some of the technical stuff. I learned from the technical side of things as I handled the live stream. They're learning from the rules and stuff like that. We're going to make it faster, make it more gel well together. So it's going to be good. Reigning champ, Clemente will return. Picture on screen. So we're going to try to make sure that he doesn't do a two-pate because fuck that.
Hell no.
So it's going to be, I'm going to get hype. I'm going to be bringing up Smasher Pass in the podcast. So just bear with me. I'll also make sure I'll do some more live streams on Twitch. So that way I can start hyping it so that way when we live stream on June, we get at least 50 views.
Why don't you tell the viewers what Smash or Pass is, just in case they don't know?
Oh, Smash Brothers tournament.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U tournament. Everyone's gonna be going. We got a singles bracket 1v1. We got a 2v2 bracket, and then our hope is, because last year we did a 3v3 bracket, we're gonna try to do a 4v4 bracket as well. And so for all those that enter, money will be involved because you got to pay to get into the tournament, and then the winners of the brackets will get their share of the jackpot.
I might as well just go ahead and keep my money because I'm a winner.
Yeah, so there you go. Let's get into it, though. Let's get into topics. I'll go first.
All right.
So my topic. So we kind of fucked up. All right. So we just minutes ago, we were in the other studio, Studio B, recording a Let's Play for Street Fighter V for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Now, I just checked the footage, and it's unusable.
Damn.
There's no audio.
Yeah.
So we got to re-record the Let's Play. We're going to do that. So that probably comes this weekend coming up. It was supposed to already be up by the time this is up. But, so yeah, we're going to be doing a Let's Play Street Fighter V. For the record, it's going to go unaired, but I won that. That was the first of 5 points. Damn.
Cheated.
I did a little bit. I kind of sort of knew a little bit before.
Since that was never going up, yeah, I won about 2. It was tough competition, but I got me 2 wins.
There you go. Yeah, that's you got with the
For the
clutch.
record, he lied. He took all L's.
All
Lost
L's.
All 10 matches.
Oh man, well we gonna see when the official one goes.
When the
up.
official one, you got a chance at redemption, Daniel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put like a little on the card right here. Bam, right there. I put a card up. Street Fighter 2 Let's Play. Also, another card up for the Mortal Kombat Let's Play. We did a Mortal Kombat X Let's Play. The reason why I bring that up is because the topic is Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat. So I want us to do a dissection, like which series is better. Now, before we get into that, let me just give you some parameters. All right. So first, I want to do the latest entries, both for the PlayStation 4. As a matter of fact, I should have had them like right here on the table so we can have them just for like sake of prettiness, but whatever. I didn't think that far ahead. But Street Fighter 5 for the PlayStation 4, Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X for the PlayStation 4. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison as far which you like better, what's their strengths and weaknesses, and then we're gonna do the series overall from like the beginning, like from the Genesis and the Super Nintendo era. It's like if you consider all the entries in the series, like what has it the best? What did it the best? So I guess I'll start it off. For me, I want to start with Street Fighter V and Mortal Kombat X. I don't know. It's too early to call, especially since we just, Street Fighter V just came out. Literally, just barely came out. I got it yesterday. And during the Let's Play, it was my first time ever playing it. PAX aside. I played it at PAX. But that was like an early build or whatever. So, going in there, I knew some of the things. And, I watched YouTube videos before, pre-release YouTube videos telling you some tech. Like how to the V trigger and stuff like that.
Right.
And to tell you the truth, I
know he knew some shit.
No. To tell you the truth, about the V skill and the V trigger, I knew all about that, but I didn't know what buttons to press, and I just learned the buttons for the first time, while there. I just knew that it existed, and I knew from Street Fighter 4 how to do the super skill, the Ryu Super Hadouken. It's the exact same way in Street Fighter 4, so I did it again, and it worked. Right. So I wasn't it wasn't me just completely I just memorized the old moves from the previous games, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, as far as Mortal Kombat goes, it's better. It's really good, and I like the fatalities. I like the gore. It's really fun, and it's this past Christmas, we were playing Mortal Kombat X with my brother, and then my mom was in the room watching us, and she was just busted out laughing with those fatalities. Those fatalities were really funny as fuck.
Yeah, those fatalities are funny as hell, man. Yeah. I love them. Well, so are you?
For me,
it's too early to decide.
Yeah, it's too early to tell. They both have so many strengths and I don't know about the weaknesses, but strengths as far as everything going off them. Yeah. Those games are easily an 8 or a 9 out of 10, both of them. So it's I'd have to get more into Street Fighter to figure it out, and I need to maybe brush up on my Mortal Kombat.
See me, I'm already going with 5 Street Fighter.
What?
This quick, and the reason why is because I think Street Fighter, just from playing it, just that we just played just now.
I put some footage, the footage that I can't use. I'll put that on screen.
Yeah, it's simple. It has this. it's real simple, but at the same time, it takes a whole lot of skill to play. I feel like going into Mortal Kombat X, which is a very good game as well. I think you both when you playing with two new guys with Mortal Kombat, it's not that fun because it's just like it's more for me. I feel like it doesn't get really good until you both become better. But I think going into Street Fighter as a rookie, you still have a lot of fun. Like you could go at it. You know. I think it's more of a natural thing with Mortal Kombat. Like
Street Fighter has like a better ability for mashing. Like mashing buttons.
Yeah.
You get more out of it than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whereas Mortal Kombat, you don't really get that much because
it's more about technique and doing the moves a certain way.
In Street Fighter, the moves are faster and quicker and more fluid. Versus Mortal Kombat, they're more slower and more intricate, more precise.
Right.
So whenever you mash buttons, you get to the point where you're left open to attack, and you get punished by somebody.
Right. Yeah.
Who knows what they're doing.
And that's why. But again.
Also, blocking sucks in Mortal Kombat. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in Mortal Kombat, you have to hold the R2 button, like it's PlayStation.
I
you have to hold the button.
That's more convenient.
You have to hold the block. I'm
back.
just because I'm a Street Fighter guy. I guess maybe
I'm
used to holding back to block, and I'm crouching down to block.
But see, the thing with me, I think as far as the two new games, I'm going with Street Fighter. But if I had to go from the history of Mortal Kombat and the history of Street Fighter, I'm a Mortal Kombat guy.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
I love Mortal Kombat. I'm a Mortal Kombat guy. Listen, I love Mortal Kombat like my whole life. It's just this Street Fighter, this this one that we just played. The graphics look badass. The moves are badass.
And the graphics look badass on Mortal Kombat X.
I mean, it does. But
they got fatalities. Street Fighter got fatalities?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I mean, like that. I don't think that makes the game more fun to watch. I guess, but it doesn't do anything for the like gameplay or it's something that's extra, which is cool. But I think Street Fighter 5, this shit is badass, and I hope I'm not being biased because I just played that. But I think it is though. I really think Street Fighter is more badass. But if I had to choose, like if it was like, all right, Mortal Kombat disappears forever, or Street Fighter disappear forever, which one you gonna choose?
Shit.
I'm gonna say Street Fighter gotta go. Mortal Kombat.
I'm gonna say the opposite.
Next game.
I'm gonna say the opposite. Mortal Kombat's gotta go with Street Fighter stays. But Daniel, what do you got? What do you got on this one?
I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have to stay 100.
Oh yeah,
Mortal Kombat all the way.
Oh hell nah!
Even out of Street Fighter 5.
Are you talking about the series? Are you talking about the series as a whole, or Mortal Kombat X versus Street Fighter 5? Which one are you talking about? Because they're two different topics. Oh damn!
Bro, I'm telling you. I mean, Street Fighter is good, but like I said, like
you think he would?
Damn.
I don't know if you have to unlock more characters. Like you said, you just got it. But I mean, starting off, is there more characters in Mortal Kombat? Or is it about the same?
No, they're adding 4 more characters now to the roster. They're adding
they're adding Alien.
They're adding Alien from Alien vs Predator. They're adding Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
How they adding these characters like Jason and fucking that shit is
Predator,
tight, man.
So you have Alien vs Predator in Mortal Kombat X.
That's badass.
You're gonna have Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, my boy Leatherface.
Yeah, he's gonna be in it.
And
you're gonna tight. They have guest characters.
Yeah,
they have like the.
But
see the thing about Mortal Kombat.
But I think Street Fighter gonna copy that soon.
No, see the thing about they really can't because Street Fighter's owned by Capcom and they don't.
No, I mean when I say copy that, I mean just adding like people that whoever they have the rights to add and maybe add like a little extra.
Street Fighter's never done that.
But what if that
Mortal Kombat 9 they had Freddy Krueger and Kratos from God of War.
But remember that was the first time Mortal Kombat 9 was the first time they've ever done that.
Yeah,
but added like a extra character. So they might do something new down the line.
No, see, here's the thing though. Mortal Kombat is owned like the subsidiary, like Warner Brothers owns that studio.
The whole thing.
And
so
Warner
they can
Brothers,
add whoever.
Yeah, they as a movie studio, like where they have rights, especially like with Jason. He's like a WB property.
Right.
They have access to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And also WB owns DC Comics, and that's why they did Mortal Kombat versus DC Comics, and they had. And
then on Injustice they had Scorpion, and that was tight. I mean they got them beat in that aspect. Like in that aspect, they got them beat, man. That's badass.
Down.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it this way. Look, here's where I break down. See, when I come from Street Fighter 2, and like I come from the Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo days. We had Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. So here's the thing. The other day, me and Daniel played on the Sega Genesis the original Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat trilogy 1, 2, and 3. Now, here's the thing: Street Fighter was way funner to play than Mortal Kombat was, because early out the gate, Mortal Kombat's fighting mechanics were really clunky and they weren't fluid and they kind of sucked. All you do is uppercut and then back crouch kick thing. That's all you do. Yeah. And like the fatalities were also hard to execute. They weren't easy like they are now. And so even when I had like the moves in front of me, like the piece of paper with all like here's like dead, like back down, blah blah blah, like I still messed up the inputs and stuff like that. And so the finishes weren't cool. It took me like 5 rounds before I can finally do the Sub-Zero fatality where I pulled in my skull out the fucking thing. Yeah. And so for me, Mortal Kombat kind of like sucked because it was slow and clunky, and the moves weren't just like that good. Like there were really weird button inputs, like back, forward, and that's like that was a rating like slide thing. Yeah. Like they versus like the Street Fighter got it right with the quarter circle forward kind of thing, and I just for me like Street Fighter was just it was a perfectly balanced game. Like in terms of like the characters like Ryu, Chun-Li, and Ken, like you can play any character, and as long as you master that character, you're a badass. It was a balanced game. It was fluid. It was fun. And our Let's Play of Street Fighter 2 on this YouTube channel has more views than our Mortal Kombat Let's Play. And it was funner to record. It was funner to watch, and it was on fire. It was popping, and it was like those moments. Like it was like damn, it was popping. Yeah, like there was a lot of that. And versus Mortal Kombat, like especially early at the gate, and especially when it went to 3D, like Mortal Kombat 4, 5, and stuff like that, it was like really clunky, and it didn't have a really good transition to 3D. Versus Street Fighter never went 3D, and it's still 2D even at PlayStation for the PlayStation 4. Yeah. And Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 9, they went back to 2D and stuff like that. They basically fine tuned it and used a lot of their combos into Mortal Kombat, but not all of them, but just some of them. They kind of like they did that. And as far as combos go, Mortal Kombat has like a thing where like their combos is about you juggling a character in the air and keep them juggled like and keep them from touching the ground and just kind of like hacky sacking them.
Yeah, that's kind of not fair.
That's their combo system. Versus Street Fighter's combo system is not about that. It's about like
going toe to toe,
but going toe to toe and not letting up, putting that pressure on and stuff like that. Yeah, I think for me, like in terms of like fighting mechanics, Street Fighter's got it. It's had it right from the beginning out the gate, and it still does. Yeah, I think for like a skilled fighter, Street Fighter is the way to go. I think Mortal Kombat is something you play with your friends just to have fun and just watch some cool brutalities and fatalities and shit like that, and fucking teabag and shit like that. I think it's fun just to because you want to make sure that they feel that dick up their ass when you fucking like shove their you shove their face into a spinning saw blade in the ground and stuff like that. Yeah, or you fucking put the rock and shit like that between them and then just crush them and stuff like that.
I see what you're saying, but I just feel like Street Fighter has always been the same since beginning,
because they got it right.
I do feel like they don't really add nothing new when you get into Street Fighter.
Same moves, same everything.
Right. I agree with that. Like most of the Street Fighters that I've played, most of the Street Fighter games I played, I usually don't know the difference as far as like, you know, what new that
it's a strength and a weakness.
You know, well, I mean, that's always a good thing. If something's good in the beginning, you don't have to like
don't fix what's not broken.
Right. But at the same time, if you're gonna buy something new, you want a new experience as well. You know, I do admit this Street Fighter 5, I feel new shit. Like it feels a bit different. It's new. It's a different kind of gameplay. It's pretty cool, and you know.
Yeah, because like with Street Fighter 4, they had like an ultra meter, which is like rage. So if you get hit, you get the ultra combo. Mm-hmm. And then they took that away and they replaced it with a V skill, which is basically like a skill that's specific to every character. Every character has a V skill. Yeah. And there's a thing called the V trigger, which is when you like light up and shit, and everybody has a different V trigger. Oh, okay. And so they basically took that away and then just kind of like fine tune it and make these the new mechanics based off of the V skill, which is actually really good. And that's why I was kind of sort of like using it a little bit, but not that well in the Let's Play. Yeah. But we're gonna have to redo that, so it doesn't matter. But either way,
because he already knew some shit.
Every Street Fighter from 2, 3, and 4, 5.
Now he gonna get practice before when we play till next time.
So yeah, they do something. It's very good, and I think that for me, I think as far as like if one series had to go, I think Mortal Kombat has to go because Street Fighter is just this finely tuned, well-oiled machine. Yeah. And as far as the new games, the new generation with Street Fighter 5 and Mortal Kombat X, I'm not gonna say less is more kind of thing, but like quantity over quality, you know. But that's I guess the series as a whole. These two games are really well balanced, and they're both competitive fighters, and they've kind of like one-upped each other in certain ways. And graphics, I'm gonna have to give it to Mortal Kombat X personally, but they have a style, Street Fighter, which is good. It's like an anime kind of style, but I just love the fun. I guess I just have fun with Mortal Kombat. I don't know. It's
well, I mean, I know where you're coming from, but I respectfully disagree. But as far as you know, But I know where you coming from, though. Both of these games are really good games, where to the point where I could understand someone going both sides. You know, it's not like I don't think.
And don't get me wrong,
like
I'm not gonna
not
gonna leave Mortal Kombat X or Street Fighter V. I'm gonna play both games. Don't get me wrong, I love both series, and I just think that overall,
I can't wait for the Mortal Kombat movie.
The quality's
though.
at Street Fighter. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I just know if Mortal Kombat characters got into a fight with Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat's
Hell, I can't argue
They
with
gonna
that.
spear them, like just throw a spear at their
dominate
face
their
and
ass. Yeah, it's
split them in half.
They're gonna dominate
What's the
that.
Mortal Kombat on PS2?
Deadly Alliance, Armageddon.
They had a few of them.
They had a couple, yeah.
Bro, because one of them went off. I forgot which one. It's
Yeah.
been so long.
Yeah.
Where they had like Smoke and like all these other characters. There was like a roster of like 20 plus.
But that's the thing, though. But if you think about those Mortal Kombats from the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 generations, playing them now, they don't age well. Versus the Street Fighter from that generation, since they kept it at Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3, they still age well, and you could still play them competitively to this day. Especially Street Fighter 2, Sega Genesis. It's still competitive to this day. And that's what I'm saying, like, longevity-wise, Street Fighter has it, because they never fucked it up.
Right.
And And versus Mortal Kombat, I played Mortal Kombat 4 Gold on the Dreamcast about a year ago, just trying to revisit it, and it was clunky as fuck. It just kind of sucked, and it was ugly. Like it's really really bad 3D. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Like I said, for me, the series as a whole, Street Fighter, the new ones, I'm just gonna give it a tie. Fuck it, just say tie. Call it a tie. For me, I can't choose.
Well, it's 2 out of 3. You lose.
I lose.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing else to add, Daniel? As far as the new games or whatever?
I'm good on that.
All right. Let's move on to the next topic.